This program is jointly supported in part by grants from the King County Arts Commission, the Washington State Arts Commission, also the City of Seattle and the Seattle Arts Commission.
Too much music. Trying to find something, but I can't find it, damn it. Oh no, this is terrible. This always happens to me. When I try to find something, I just lose all my pens. This is why I burn so much music. I remember I could compose myself out of every place I lived. There must be over 500 pieces because there's a tremendous amount of music.
To conclude our afternoon concert, music by Alan Hovhaness, a performance by Andrei Kostelanets and his symphony orchestra. Alan Hovhaness, born on this day in Somerville, Massachusetts in the year 1911, a composer who has received the accolades and praise of critics, musicians, and of course audiences all over the country, indeed the world. Hovhaness's music has been played by such illustrious orchestras as the Royal Philharmonic in England, the Tokyo and Minneapolis orchestras. His music has been commissioned by many film and television producers and by individuals such as Leopold Stokowski and Yehudi Menuhin.
Hello, ready for our birthday tribute this evening to Alan Hovhaness?
I'd like to remind everyone of that. That's coming up this evening at 6 o'clock, and those who would like to meet Alan Hovhaness have a chance to do that.
I like to write really for everybody. I don't like writing for a very intellectually snobbish small group.
He's so well known around the country. He's so well known in Europe, and yet he's not well known in Seattle.
He's a great composer.
It's great to play.
He strikes me as a person who reached the Enlightenment.
And I like the Oriental cast to it, the Mid-Eastern approach.
His Armenian thoughts.
I find his music very inspiring, more than any other composer in this century.
A living composer, a world-class composer.
Yes. My wife, Hinako, is the joy of my life, and I'm very happy when she's with me.
Could you have a kiss?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alan. Happy birthday to you.
When I was 4 years old, I made my first attempt to write music, and my mother said it wasn't any good, so I lost interest in music. And at 7, I heard the first good piece of music, a song of Schubert. And I thought, well, Schubert wrote that melody, wrote that music. Perhaps I should write down the music I hear in my head, since I was always hearing melodies in my head. And so I started writing music from that time on. So this is a piece I wrote when I was about 8 or 9. My father taught chemistry at Tufts College in Boston. I think they were always worried that I wouldn't do my schoolwork. These paintings were done automatically by this mediumistic psychic, who I call always my teacher. I experimented a good deal with mediumistic people when we had our experimental seances. I think one's talent is an accumulation of what one brings over from many different lives and different experiences. I had some kind of life, apparently, that I've been told, at the time of Leonardo da Vinci in Florence. I feel I've lived before, and I hope I'm doing better than I did before. A few years ago, I couldn't successfully write what I wanted to I had lost my contact with the angelic world, perhaps, where music comes from, where those better than we exist. I felt that I couldn't really contact them. I was too disturbed mentally. I tried everything, psychiatrists, everything. It all failed, all false. I wrestled with it. I fought with it one time when I was alone one night, and I beat it somehow. I somehow managed to succeed in the second movement of the 28th Symphony. From that time on, everything came fast. Suddenly, the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31, 32, all, and the string quartet, all right together. I seem to remember what my teacher used to tell me. He used to tell me, when you work, imagine yourself surrounded by infinite space, so that, of course, this whole Earth is a little speck in the, surrounded by infinite universe. And this thought, I think, has influenced my Fourth Symphony and some of my other works, where I have star-like sounds accompanying a long, perhaps religious or priest-like melody, and maybe why Carl Sagan used my Fourth Symphony, the first movement and the last movement, in his Cosmos. Made symphonies and concerts in India, Japan, and Russia, and in Europe too. And now I'm going to San Jose to hear the first performance of my Mount St. Helens Symphony. I'm crazy because I can't get my best ideas out. Things come so fast, it's like suddenly something comes through the room like a tornado, and you have to catch it. And if you don't catch it, it's gone. So that's something I have to be very alert for, and I carry a notebook all the time. I'm very glad that George Cleave is the one who's doing the Mount St. Helens Symphony, because this is a dramatic symphony and very passionate, and he likes that kind of thing.
This time you have to do it in 2 rehearsals.
Yeah, and I have to really do it tonight.
Call for Alaska Airlines Flight 118 with service to Portland and San Jose. All passengers should now be on board through gate number D4.
I've always heard the orchestra and everything, all details in my head. But then, as soon as I've composed a symphony, I forget all about it. I don't remember a thing about it, and I'm always scared for fear it's not what I thought it was.
Are you excited? Are you?
Good evening, everyone. It's a great pleasure to welcome back our old friend, Alan Hovhaness. Is there some way of getting that big opening crash to resonate a little bit more? Try it once. Well, let me hear it now. Well, I like that better, okay? Which do you like better?
Well, could I hear the first one again? The third movement of Mount St. Helens Symphony is the catastrophic volcano and its aftermath.